Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series. This is the Golf Club 2019, which is featuring the PGA Tour for the first time. I'm Joe, if you're new around here, or Captain Goodspeed, and make sure you do subscribe for regular Golf Club content. Been really excited for this game. It's been out for, I don't know, about 2-3 months on digital only, but the box version came out yesterday as you're watching this. And it's a game I've been looking forward to and looking forward to covering on the channel. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Obviously, I've done tennis, cricket, football, even basketball in the past. And snooker on this channel. So golf is now going to be a new addition to that. So hopefully you will enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what it's all about. Obviously, I'll be playing through the career mode of it on this channel. We have to go through all of the spiel at the start, where we have to consent and agree to everything under the sun, which I'm sure will be fine. If there's too many of these, then I'll just cut forward to the character creation, which I assume there is, and we'll have a little look at that. But there will be some golf in this episode. I know that some YouTubers might not do that. You can access our ULEV. Okay, that's fine. Choose which you'd like to swing with. Left stick, I think that's what I usually use on Rory McIlroy or Tiger Woods, for example. But obviously EA don't have the license anymore for PGA games, so it's now up to the golf club to I don't know, set the bar of golf games now. And I'm excited. It's a new era, of course. Obviously, Rory McIlroy was a very good game. Whether it sold well, I'm not entirely sure. The golf club, this is the third game in their franchise, and they've done okay so far. Now they've got the PGA licensing, so hopefully it'll be a really good game. But I'll see you guys when we get to the career mode. We might be already going into it. I can hear some birds chirping in the background.
Hello there. Is
this going to be a tutorial?
Club 2019. My name's John, and I'm going to try to get you going here, show you how to swing that club like a pro. Let's get into it.
Okay, so swing basics. This lesson will teach you the basics of hitting the ball, reading swing accuracy, and managing swing tempo. So we'll do a couple of these.
Swing, hold back on the left stick. When your golfer reaches the top of their backswing, push the stick forward to swing.
Okay. Feels nice. Well, felt like a very good drive, to be honest with you. 263 yards, certainly not too bad.
After each shot, you will get feedback as to how accurate your shot was in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a blue swing plane. In order to be accurate with your shot, you're going to have to keep your swing within the lane. Let's give this another go. Have another swing and try to keep that swing within that swing plane.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect there. And that's a much better camera angle for it. We can follow it forward and just past the 250 yard. Well, they're not quite as far this time, but certainly straight.
You will also receive feedback on your swing tempo just underneath your swing accuracy indicator. Now, if you are too swift or too sluggish on your backswing or follow through, your shot could lose power, it could get some wonky spin, or it could go further off target. Now let's try swinging with a smooth motion to achieve the perfect tempo.
Felt pretty good. Nice and straight, but it's nice for the commentator, I guess, to be talking you through this. And that's our furthest drive so far by a good 10 yards there at 273.
Next. Okay, well, I think that's the minimum amount of stuff you need to get started. If you'd like more challenge or distance from your shots, try changing your clubs in the profile menu. And be sure to test out your equipment first on the driving range. And if you are looking for more advanced shot techniques, go ahead and check out the other lessons that are available in our training menu. Okay, see you next time.
Okay, so we can do that. I'll do all of those off camera.
The putting lesson.
Or should we do some
We are
putting?
going to learn the ins and outs of putting here today, so you can gain strokes where it matters most. You know what they say: drive for show, putt for dough, folks. Let's go. Now, to begin your putt, pull back
Hold
on
on.
the left stick. The farther
So we
you
can
pull
exit
back,
it.
the stronger your putt will be. When you feel you've got the power right, push the stick forward to putt. Now let's try sinking this 10-footer.
Oh, nice.
Well, that was no
Nice.
problem. Let's keep going. Now, getting your putt strength just right comes down to feel at the end of the day, and each green can feel different. You can keep an eye on your putter's max distance in the top right to get an idea of what the current green speed is. This putt is just a few inches downhill, so use that right stick to move the putting marker just in front of the hole, and then ease up on your putt and let gravity do the work for you.
Oh, interesting. So, obviously, traditionally it was D-pad, but it's also right stick now. I'll be using the D-pad. No doubt. So how many feet is it to the hole? I don't actually know. But rule of thumb is, well, I guess that's the hole, so 17. Rule of thumb, it's 5 inches down, so we'll come back to 12. That's what we usually do. Deary me, that was too powerful.
I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again.
Okay, so maybe a little bit more. Lost there. That's too fast again. How weird.
That didn't pan out. Let's try that again.
I'm just embarrassing myself here. That's better. Yeah,
Nice
nice
work out
shot.
there. Let's move
So
on.
it is all about
Those
sort of
moving
tempo
dots
with
on
the
the
club
grid
as
are
well,
telling us
which
that
is
your
nice.
putt is going to break to the right, so you're going to have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the right stick to adjust your aim before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole.
Not quite got the line there. Try one more time.
Just go ahead and give that another try.
So it wasn't quite breaking as much as one might think. That's a nice
Very well
little
done.
one.
Let us
Nice touch.
move on. All right, and I think now you're ready to tear things up on the green. And by tear things up, I mean be very respectful and do not damage the property. Hello and welcome to this lesson where we will talk about
Nah,
clubs
right.
and
Let's
shot types.
let's get out of
I'm gonna
this
show you how to
one.
Make the most of what's in your golf bag with
Shut
a
up.
few simple tricks. Let's go.
There we go. So we're back to the main menu now. So we've got the PGA Tour career, of course. We can edit our golfer. I might just do that quickly off camera, to be honest. He's looking okay. A nice little menu, actually. So we can design courses. We can download them, presumably. There's a driving range, which is nice. So if I haven't played for a while, I might end up doing that. Import courses from the Golf Club 2. I obviously didn't have any of those. Didn't play that game, but yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll edit me golf a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you guys once that's done. Alright guys, time for full disclosure. This is the second time I'm recording this part of the video. I jumped straight into the PGA Tour before. I was absolutely terrible, so thought it would be better if I went away and practiced a little bit. So that's exactly what I've done, and hopefully I'll be a little bit better now, and we'll be able to have a proper episode. The music's really loud in my ears, so I'm actually going to change the settings to that. It is incredibly loud, and it probably is for you guys as well, so let's just turn that right down. I don't know, 40%. There you go. But yeah, so that's our golfer. He's looking pretty snazzy. So as you can see, I have got some experience, but we are going to restart the career mode and get a proper feel for it. It is tough. It's a tough game, most definitely. So here's the web.com Q School. By the way, if you didn't see, there's 4 stages or 3 stages before we hit the PGA Tour. So it could be, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 episodes before we get to that PGA Tour. I really don't know. you know, how in depth these things are. But let's start the Q School anyway. We've got to finish in the season in the top 50 points rankings. So we'll go on medium difficulty. I've switched to the beginner clubs. I did try on pro clubs, but that didn't go very well. So the Q School final at TPC Scottsdale. It is just one round. I don't know where the rankings and stuff are, so I don't know how close we are to being in the top 50. But there's 156 people playing now. Just to put it into perspective, I was about 30 over when I stopped the round, and I was only 144th. So there's 12 players that are absolutely diabolical. But yeah, let's get into it. By the way, you can change the player names and stuff. I'll do that once we get to the PGA Tour. I'll change it to all of the proper guys from the tour. Unfortunately, I can't change my name. I'm just Captain Goodspeed. But please let me know if there's a way to do that. But I haven't stumbled across it yet. So let's get into it without any further ado. And see how good this game is. You know, I think it looks brilliant, and I think it'll be something that, you know, there's a steep learning curve, but once you've learned, you'll have a load of fun with this, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the video as well. So as I said earlier in the video, if you are enjoying it, make sure you do leave a like. You know, 20 likes would be absolutely amazing. You know, but I've set that target before. We've hit 1,000 likes, and sometimes we only hit 3 or 4. So, you know, I go into these videos not knowing how they're going to do.
Everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be here at TPC Scottsdale for this Q School final alongside John McCarthy. John, an absolute pleasure to be here.
Well, thanks very much, Luke. It's so nice to be able to have you as a part of the Golf Club 2019, and especially glad to be here at TPC Scottsdale. I've never been here before. Obviously, it's a big deal for me to see a course like this, and it looks like it's prime for quite an event here today. Have you been down to the course? I mean, have you been looking around at this place? Because I'm in awe.
Yeah, beautiful patch of land, this one. A really good testing golf course, but the superintendents, you've got to take your hat off to them. They've done an outstanding job. If a player makes a mistake, it'll be on them. Absolutely. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens, and I'm just soaking it all in down here in Scottsdale, and hoping for an exciting round of golf. There's no golf like the Q School. This is where pressure really elevates. Imagine playing for your future. Well, that's what this week's all about. Can't wait to check it out. We're going to check back in with you after 9 holes, and we'll see how things are going after that. And this one's definitely heading towards the green.
Certainly not a bad start. Nice drive. I thought I'd let the commentators open it.
For the birdie.
But certainly not a bad opening drive and opening approach shot. Breaking a little bit to the left here, so we'll obviously counteract that by going to the right. Close.
Oh, and it just
not bad.
Dropped.
Not a bad first putt.
The par.
And we should have par here. And there we go. Yeah, and you know, obviously you've seen in the tutorial, the putting was all about the feel and stuff like that, and I can't put it more succinctly than that. You need practice, and you need to know how the greens work, how much input you need to put in on the analog stick, etc. Oh, that's going a little bit right, possibly into the bunker. I'd like it to stop just before then. Never mind. Went a little bit right there, unfortunately.
Let's see what happens out of this fairway bunker.
So this is a tough second shot, most definitely. Let's just make sure we get onto the fairway again, or light rough is fine as well.
Yeah, he's
That's
probably
not bad.
too happy about that.
First cut. So if we can get this close to the hole, we might be able to get up and down for par, but might have our first bogey here. Although that's a fairly decent approach shot and gives us a decent chance of holding par here.
To save par.
A little bit of break to the right. tricky little putback. This.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was almost in.
Less break than I thought.
Feet to go here.
So let's just come back down the same line. There we go.
Drop for bogey.
Bogey there, unfortunately, caused by a poor drive, but certainly not too bad in the top 25 so far after 2 holes.
For this par 5.
But I think the game looks stunning. I'm playing this on the PS4 Pro, and it certainly looks very, very nice. I was playing it a little bit in 4K last night, and it looks crisp, most definitely, and it's quite fluid as well.
And about 220 yards away.
This is a par 5. I'm not sure we should go for the green here. Let's bring it back a club. Just aim for this little void over here. It's got this frustrating little glitch where when I pull it back sometimes it doesn't actually let us go for it, and it's affecting the timing of the swing. Now this has worked out pretty damn well. It's a slope as well. It's moving towards the cup. This is going to be a really good chance for eagle. What an approach shot that is.
Okay, and hitting
that is brilliant.
5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there.
Now then, can I hold it together and get the eagle? Oh!
The golf gods have spoken, and the
right.
Eagle, it's not going to happen.
It's birdie though.
Goes in with a bird.
Which isn't too bad. First birdie of the episode, and we're back to level par, 6th place,
and now
which is good. So a really good start here. Glad I practiced before I played this, because if I didn't, you know, I would have been caught wanting, most definitely. Right, we'll go for a bit more loft, if you like, to try and stop this dead.
And here's an 8-iron. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green.
This is pretty good. This is pretty good if it sits, and it has done. Not bad at all. This is a really good start. I wasn't expecting this. But definitely, if you're new to the game, I mean, this is the first time I've ever played a golf club game, so if you're new to it, start on the beginners clubs and work your way up is my suggestion. And that's a nice putt, and another birdie. And we're now
and he's moving in the right direction,
1 under,
moving up on the leaderboard after that hole,
and tied 3rd.
And setting
after
up
4.
This next tee off, wind could be an issue here. Let's see.
So, par 4. Now, I don't know a way to move this back, if you like, this target circle. You know, obviously I can move it right and left, but I can't seem to move it back and forward at the moment. So if you guys actually know how to do that, please let me know, because I have no idea. And that was a nice little feature of Rory McIlroy, being able to be quite precise with his shots. And sort of be able to pinpoint where you want it. That was a nice drive. We're certainly getting into the groove with the driving. So let's lay this up.
And this one's heading towards.
It's not too bad. That really isn't bad at all. Lovely little approach shot there.
And about 9
chance
feet
for
away
3
here.
consecutive bogeys here. Birdies, sorry. There's not too much break at all. That's lovely.
Ooh, that
Oh, it lipped out. Nice putt though.
And now let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And There you go, another par.
And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off.
But you know, I'll certainly take top 25 in this one after how it went yesterday for us. I'll definitely take that. So can we get over this bunker? It's risky, but if we get over that bunker there, you know, that could head towards the green. It's quite sloped after that, so we need a good drive here. And that is what you call a good drive. And it is just going to make it over. As you can see, can we make it over the hill? That's fine.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
It's sat up quite nicely. And really good lie. And then might stick a bit of, might go an extra club and loft this one in and try and get nice and close. That's not too bad if it sits, which that's what the loft does. Helps it sit, and you know, we've got another birdie chance here.
This one's for birdie.
Playing really, really well. Oh,
Almost.
tricky little one for par now.
5 feet from the cup.
But we manage it.
Drops for par.
You know, part of the problem last time was
Under for the day.
I was playing it like it was Rory McIlroy, if you like.
Par 3.
You know, I've been used to the Tiger Woods games and the Rory McIlroy for the last sort of 15 year, and then if you take that sort of game into it, it's not going to work because you know, it's just a different mechanism completely. I don't know what to go for here. Perhaps lofted a bit. Let's have a look.
Going with the hybrid here.
It's a little bit left.
The hybrid is just a bit too much club.
Yeah, I thought it was too much club, but it wouldn't have been enough club with the other one.
On that one. And
There you
I'm
go.
pretty sure the wind had something to do with that.
I didn't realise there was 8 mile-an-hour winds there. Oh, that was poor. That was really poor. Right then. Just need to chip this on. Oh my god. My chipping game hasn't been good so far. And, this is for bogey. I'm going to go for the putter here. Give it a bit more welly. But yeah, if you pull the stick back all the way and push it through all the way, it's going to go for miles. So, you know, you just need to sort of have feel. Oh my god, that was close.
This one looks about 4 feet.
Well, it is a pretty straight one. So
that one's right in the cup.
there you go.
And 1 over for the day after that hole.
Annoying there. You know, we lost 2 shots. Just a little bit too much
Now
club.
setting up for the par 4.
But it is beautiful presentation. I am sort of missing the 2 commentator vibe of Frank Nobilo and Richie Lerner.
Going to find the fairway.
From McIlroy, and obviously
And about
Tiger Woods games
175
of old.
yards to the pin. Going with the 5 iron
Oh,
here.
that's right. That is right. If it stops, we're not too bad. We can hopefully get up and down for
And
par.
that's not what they wanted on their approach.
But you see what I mean? Sometimes it's just it's a little bit too much club.
28 feet to the cup from here.
Tough putt here, most definitely. I'm gonna have to give this a bit of welly. didn't allow for enough break.
Very close. And this one's
We're already on bogey here. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? That was just me pulling back too far. Right then. After starting so well,
and this
we're struggling now. It's going to be a treble.
Right. And
at least.
This putt goes for the triple.
That's better. There we go. And now we've got to try and get back into the round because we're four over now. Still 31st to be fair, and now you know that hole looks like a tough one. Stroke index. Not entirely sure what that is, to be honest with you. So we'll see. But halfway through now. And this tournament is only one round, this first one, so we'll see how it goes. You know, until the PGA Tour, I'm not really planning on doing 4 rounds, and even then we might not. I am conscious that for YouTube it might not be the best idea to do that, so but you guys could let me know in the comments. Right then. We came back a club there, and that was probably a mistake. Looking at that.
That's an unfortunate approach shot.
I'll need that to run a little bit.
And this
it's not bad. Alright, breaking a little bit to the right. Tough little one here. Oh, it didn't break.
That was very close. Just didn't drop. And this one is for the bogey. And
we're generally getting the pace right though, which is good. It's encouraging.
We're 9 holes into this final round. What's on your mind? What are you seeing from your vantage point today?
Well, John, it's looking good for them out there. If they keep playing this way, I'm pretty sure we'll see them on the Web.com tour very soon.
Thanks for that, Luke. And let's see what the 10th has in store.
Right. Quite a long par 4 this one.
Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway.
Bunker. Goodness me. Not much more we could have done there. I don't know, do we go for this? It is possible. A 9-iron out the sand is a bit unconventional, but maybe we'll go for the pitching wedge. Here we go. I was hoping the wind would take it a little bit there, but it's oh no, not bunker to bunker. Oh, that's not too bad for where we were. Is that our green? I don't think it is. That's probably the next green. No, right. Oh, I don't know. How do you reset it? Right. Oh, that's a putter. I don't want a putter. Oh, this is so stupid. Right. Punch it. Nah. I mean, considering how badly we messed up the clubs there, I really don't know how you change how far you hit it. So you guys will have to let me know. But our round is falling apart here.
And folks, this could be the one.
Not far.
This putt's looking to be about 2 feet.
There we go. Well, that's another double.
And as we look at the leaderboard, current leader sits at 1 under.
Right.
And moving on to the 11th hole.
Time for the comeback. Generally, our drives has been very good.
Bound for the short stuff.
Nicely in the centre of the fairway there. It's a tough little approach shot though, with obviously the bunkers guarding the left-hand side of the green. So yeah, I wonder if we should go for something like that, because the wind is going to help us, you would say.
Going with the 9 iron. This is going towards the green here.
This looks good. This looks very good. If it sits, and it has done, that's a lovely shot.
And this for the birdie.
Now, this to start getting us back on track. And there it is. Lovely putt there.
And after that one, they're currently sitting at 6 over for the day.
I have to say the water looks beautiful on this game. I think just the overall tone of it. Obviously, McIlroy was very colourful in the way, but in the way they presented it. But this game is a little bit toned down, and I don't know. I think it looks really, really good. Very slow apparently on the pullback. That's a shame.
Well, that's
a shame
as far as approaches go.
Now we've got to try and get our chipping game in motion. No, for God's sake! Apparently that was perfect. I don't get that. That's a bit better. Right. Now we're going to lose that birdie, which is annoying, because we played the last hole so well, and now
that putt's gonna
lose a shot.
Currently sitting at 7 over for the day.
If we could get it down to about 4 over by the end, I'd be really happy, to be honest. So let's go for this. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Just changing the camera angle mid shot.
215 to the pin.
And this is another tough one. It's a par 5, so not imperative that we get this first time, but put a little bit of loft on.
Pretty sure that's the 5 wood.
Annoyingly. Oh, I think we're on the green though. It just started very right, unfortunately.
There, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities.
A definite eagle possibility, no. It'll just be the lag putt here, and even that was massively slow. Goodness me. We're not even going to get the par here, probably.
9 feet to the cup.
I don't really know what happened there. That's better. Nice lag putt there.
And for the par.
Nice 7-foot putt here. Yeah.
Nice
we're getting the hang of the short putting at least. Long putting still has a bit to be desired, but
currently at 1 under par.
A nice par. You know, shame that we reached the green in 2 and didn't get a negative score there, but that's okay.
And this,
you know, this is all about learning the game and learn the mechanics of the game. So that's a lovely shot. Lovely drive.
From about 185 yards.
Now I appreciate that these videos are probably going to be quite long, so you know, you guys will just have to let me know what you want to see. It's tough, really, because I don't want to do highlights. I think highlights wouldn't, you know,
like the hybrid.
capture it as well. But, you know, do we do half rounds in episodes? I don't know. What would you guys prefer? Would you prefer full round in a video, but a longer video? Or a more manageable video to watch and less holes?
My word, this is looking very good, folks.
Oh,
my
wouldn't look me there.
That was very close.
But yeah, just let me know in the comments section below.
Currently sitting at 7 over par for the day.
But I do plan to release this at 1 o'clock every day UK time, at least for the next couple of weeks, and we'll see how it does. You know, sports games generally do very well on the channel, so
I think
I'm really looking forward to covering some golf for you guys. Right, so if we go for a bit of loft on this might work out quite nicely with the wind.
Going with the 5-wood.
Oh, it's a little bit left. Is it going to kick right? Nah, the kick left. Typical.
Not the intended result, I'm sure.
Just went a little bit left there, unfortunately.
Too much club on that, I think.
Right, we're going to go flop. That's what's annoying, is when it just pulls back. That's not bad.
That was nice. And that's
not bad.
Make birdie a whole lot easier.
Ooh, there's quite a lot of break on this. This is a tough little shot, this. Ah, too much. Too much.
It's about 6 feet to go here.
What's annoying is I have to do it again now. That time I got it.
A decent putt.
Well, we lost another shot there.
To move up in the standings. And
At least I think we did. Maybe that was a par.
16th tee.
I'm not sure. Right. So this should be just... Hold on, let me have a... That might be a bit better because of the wind.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one's looking pretty good.
It needs to sit though. Oh, and it has stood. I thought that was going to spin back there.
It's about 10 feet
But
away.
that wasn't too bad. And a pretty straight putt. A little bit to the right, but it is breaking left at the end, so... Perhaps more right, so we'll go for that. Yeah, perfect.
And that one will drop for birdie.
And now we got another birdie in the bank.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's a score to beat.
Yeah, because we're going to get 1 under now. But 2 holes to go.
Setting up for the par 4 tee off.
Let's see how we can do on this one. I mean, if we go driver, we might actually hit the green here. So, and with the wind, this is a decent chance to get to the green in 1.
Well, so far so good for this one.
Nope, pretty good. I wish you could reset shots, because now we've completely messed it up. And now I have no idea. Well, we don't want drive, obviously. Well, hold on. If we chip with the 7 iron, That's not bad. It's not bad. It's in fact pretty good. So, right. For birdie then. Quite a bit of break. That's close. Oh!
Close. Very close.
Just overcompensating a little bit at the moment, but I'd rather overcompensate than undercompensate. So, and another par
for the event after that hole.
So
and as he tees off here on the final hole, gotta wonder what's going through his head. He's 7 strokes off the lead. And
certainly a nice start. Oh, it kicked left. It was a decent drive as well. Obviously, just with the wind, it went a little bit left. Go an extra club here out of the sand. Oh, we're not going to quite make it, unfortunately. If we get up and down. Not bad.
And this putt for a final round score of 77.
Oh, nearly the best putt of the day to finish off. But we are going to finish off with a bogey, which is a bit of a shame, but a nice little round nevertheless. 78 is obviously not ideal. It's not what we want, but, you know, it's not that bad.
Qualify for the Web.com tour.
I really like the look of this player, John. I think they've got a bright future. I really feel the Web.com tour is just a stepping stone to a big career. That's going to do it for us, folks. From myself and John, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
So we finish in the top 50, which means we qualify for the Web.com Tour Championship. Tied 44th in the end. It was a woman that won it. Don't worry, we'll be changing that when we get to the PGA Tour. But there we go. Yeah, finishing 44th in our first event, which isn't too bad. We were an early contender, but one really bad hole sort of screwed us over in the end. But we have earned our place on the Web.com Tour, and in that one, we can either win 3 events in a single season and instantly move to the PGA Tour. We can finish top 25 of the earnings list to advance to the PGA Tour, but if we finish in the top 75, then we'll qualify for the Web.com Tour Championship. So we're going to go for medium, just like there, and we've now got a sponsorship. So from HB Studios, apparently, which is the makers of this game. So, oh, look at that beard. McAlpine there. But we'll do that in the next episode. We'll see how many rounds it's got on there. 1 round at the moment. I think we'll stick with that until we get to the PGA Tour. But if you have enjoyed this episode, then make sure you do leave a like down below. Really does help me out. If we could hit 20, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel for daily golf content over the next couple of weeks. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.